Do you want to become a better trader? If so, in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you what you need to stop doing right now to immediately improve your trading results. Number one, stacked moving averages. The stacked moving averages by themselves don't mean anything. What you've got to do is start thinking three-dimensional. You want to make sure that you first understand what are the monthly traders doing. Then what are the weekly traders doing? And then what are the daily traders doing? Now, when I say what are they doing, I mean who's in control. Are buyers in control or sellers? You got to put all the odds in your favor. Then, whenever you have already done that analysis, if buyers are in control on all time frames and now you have stacked moving averages in an uptrend, that squeeze has the higher probability of firing to the upside. But I want you to alert your attention right here. Bearish strong, that's representing the day. Bearish permission, that's telling me that the month and the weekly traders sellers have been in control. So if you would have entered this trade based on stacked moving averages all by themselves, you lost. So another trading tip that I want you to avoid this year all by itself is trade in the buy zone. 8 in the 34. That's what I learned is the buy zone, right? When it's in the middle, you can buy. That by itself doesn't mean crap. Do not buy when it's just in the buy zone. What I want you to wait for is on the TTM Squeeze Pro, you got the histogram. This represents the momentum. So going forward this year, in addition to the permission, when you're in the buy zone, I want you to wait for the momentum to shift. So if you're trading it to the upside, you're going to wait for the histogram to go from red to yellow. So right now, if you would have just got into the buy zone, you're not doing so hot because you're already feeling the heat. But if you notice, the histogram momentum never shifted. Now, when you're bearish, so let's say it's going down and it's in the buy zone, you're not going to just buy. You're going to wait for the histogram to go from baby blue to dark blue. All right, so here's the final tip. I do not want you to trade a TTM Squeeze this year in a specific direction if you have a divergence on the Forecast Pro. If you look down here at the bottom, this is the Forecast Pro. Now, this is an indicator that I had built based on the market forecast. Now, I'm not going to go into great details. I have an entire playlist, but I recommend you check it out. So we had a downtrend, beautiful stack moving averages to the downside. We also had bearish permission. So everything is looking great based on what we talked about, but I want you to see that blue line right there. When price is going down and indicators going up, that's called a bullish divergence. When price is going up and indicators going down, that's a bearish divergence. So if you would have been position sizing yourself to the downside, right, anywhere within this TTM squeeze, if you know we got a squeeze here, you have that bullish divergence, boom, look what happened. Rocket ship to the upside. If whatever indicator you're using has a bullish divergence, I happen to use the Forecast Pro. And when you're going to the upside, I want you to avoid trading that squeeze to the upside if the indicator you're using has a bearish divergence. For example, this prints the red line. So the red line tells me that it's a strong bearish divergence. So let me ask you a question. If you implement what I shared with you in this video lesson, do you think you can become a better trader? Number one, stop trading a stock just because the moving averages are stacked. Start paying attention to those higher time frames. Who's in control on the month? who's in control on the week, and who's in control on the day. Then, whenever you're in the buy zone, right, the 8 exponential moving average, the 34, don't just enter a trade because the stock is there. Start waiting for that T-Team Squeeze histogram to shift. If you're bullish, wait for it to go from red to yellow. If you're bearish, wait for it to go from baby blue to dark blue. And finally, I don't care if you got stacked moving averages. If buyers, for example, in control in the month, the week, and the day, if you got a bearish divergence on whatever indicator you're using, I like to use the Forecast Pro. I don't want you to take that trade because the probability is that it's going to fire against you, and vice versa. If I'm in a trade to the downside and I got stacked moving averages, sellers are in control on all the time frames, but I got a bullish divergence on that Forecast Pro, I'm not going to take that trade to the downside anymore because the probability is it's going to reverse and fire back to the upside. Now, if you're interested in learning how to trade this month, my Options Elite Masterclass, I'm giving away several bonuses, including my T-Team Squeeze Master Course and that Forecast Pro indicator that you saw in this video. I'm giving that away for free. If you're interested, check down below in the description for more information. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button on your way out. Hit that little bell to get notified when I shoot a brand new video. And if this video was helpful and you want to blow up your trading,